People ask me almost every day, Lewis, where are you currently living? Well, right now I'm in America.
A few moments later.
Yeah, that clip's actually a few months old, so I am in fact here in the United Kingdom, back in the room where it all started, my mother's house. Good stuff. It's been a decent few months since I last made one of these videos, a vloggy kind of video. I used to make them like once a month or so, but it's been I think about 7 or 8 months since I just sat down and talked to you guys about my life, about my channel, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. There's, I'm sure, a lot of questions you guys are wondering, like, is Arma 4 coming up before 2020? Probably not. Is DayZ063 going to be good? No. Am I gay? Why is my hair blonde? I think I've got a girlfriend, but I don't know. But yeah, the title of this video is not clickbait. It is a bit of a weird story, but I'm going to be telling it later on in this video. And that actually is a big part of why this channel ended up, I guess, kind of declining in terms of quality, maybe, possibly, and also quantity midway through 2017. If you look at my social blade, you'll notice there was a drop off in views. That wasn't because all of a sudden I became irrelevant, although I did, but it's also because I stopped uploading 2 videos a day and started uploading about 8 videos a month, purely to fulfill my G2A contract. I had something, which, like I said, relates to the title of this video, which really just made my content go poof, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm back now, uploading every single day, pretty much, and stream pretty much every day for longer than I've ever done before, hitting an all-time Twitch subs high, currently sitting at 1,800 subs on Twitch, pretty fucking awesome. So, you know, I'm sorry for abandoning you guys, but like I said, there's a story to tell. But yeah, I'll be talking about a bunch of different topics throughout this video. If you guys got any feedback regarding the channel or anything else like that, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But hopefully by the end of it, you get what was going on in my life and stuff like that. Speaking of things going on in my life, though, I did want to quickly let you guys know that I did buy a house. So we are going to be leaving Mumsy's room, which obviously I just mentioned a second ago. Hopefully within the next month or so. It is a place in England, and I am going to be going back to America later on this year. But I lost my passport and lost my visa, which means I can't really go back for a bit of time. But speaking of my new house, before I left America, as you would have seen in the start of that video, my lovely apartment, I made a quick tour, which I wanted to just show you guys quickly before we talk about the topic in the title and other stuff. Here you go. Living room, bags, random object, drugs, sink, couch, TV, cool light, gaming stuff, roommate, my room, g2a.com, giraffe, where I record and stuff, nice big TV, bathroom, me, closet, how I got home, emergency passport. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that too. I put a lot of effort into it. But anyway, talking about the channel quickly, since people keep on asking me about this, I wanted to just talk about it in a vloggy video, which hopefully most of you guys should see. Right now, there's 2 kinds of people on my channel. There's the I Love Arma camp, or not I Love Arma, but they're like, I'm obsessed with Arma camp, where if I don't play Arma on stream, people are like, are the Arma servers down? Are you quitting Arma? Or something like that? Like, no, calm down, dude. I'm just not playing every single day. You know, it's nice to play different games. And then there's the people who just, like me for some reason. I like you. You're a cool cat. These guys are okay, too. But these guys over here, you guys are cooler. You guys are a bit more open to change and stuff like that. And realize that ultimately, who even makes armor-free content? I know I keep on talking about this, but like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why people expect me to make armor-free content until the end of time. People have already left it a long time ago. I should have left with them. All the role players left for GTA. I didn't move on to GTA. And instead, I'm kind of just stuck on armor right now. I've been trying out other games and I've been enjoying them. And, you know, people over here appreciate that. But just the people over here, I need to reiterate, this channel right now and for the longest time has been focused on armor. But we are going to move on to different things eventually. Whether those are similar or not, I don't really know, to be honest. There's some games coming out in the near future, the very near future. Identity, Scum being the 2 ones which I'm really excited for right now. I don't know where they're going to bring us. I've done this YouTube gig or YouTube and Twitch for 7 years now. Even though the channel obviously isn't as big as it used to be, it's still pretty big. I still make more than enough money to survive. So the plan is essentially just to keep on doing this until the 10-year mark. And if at that point it's dead as fuck 3 years from now, then so be it. We'll keep on trying things out and trying to re-emerge in a new game. It might happen, it might not happen. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. YouTube channels die, Twitch channels die, shit happens. Right now, Twitch is looking really good. YouTube, not so much. My YouTube content simply does not get out there. Twitch, there's still some follower growth. You know, I've still got those awesome 1,800 subscribers right now. But YouTube's just not looking very good at all, just with how it is, with promoting my content or whatever else. And armor free ultimately, like I said, there's no content creators that make that stuff. There's no one to collab with, not that I've ever done it before. It's just not looking very good right now. So, yeah. Don't worry, I hear both parties, but the problem is I cannot satisfy both parties. If I continue to play Arma till I fucking die or till Arma dies, these people will love me forever. But then these guys will leave. And these parties are both big. Just keep in mind, whatever decision I do make, I can't make everyone happy. At the end of the day, I'm going to try to make the majority happy, and I'm also going to try to keep me happy, because otherwise I won't be able to make the majority happy. But juggling all that stuff's kind of hard. But that's a thing that I just wanted to talk about quickly. Those are really the only two games I can see on the near horizon, which I am excited for to make content on. Identity being the main one, which should be out really soon. It's probably going to suck, but we'll see. We will see. And also GTA 5, maybe, with no Pixels new update. In my experience, it's one of the hardest parts about YouTube and Twitch, though. One of the things that can really affect a career in a really bad way is a transition. Going from one game to another will have, more than likely, an immediate downtrend. It's not like you're going to go from one game to a new one and all of a sudden your audience is going to love it. Although that is possible, you know? Like, my growth with the DayZ mod and then DayZ Standalone and Arma Free and Arma Free Life, all that kind of stuff was, you know, out of the blue, really. But with YouTube changes and stuff like that, it's just not as easy, I'd say, to get that growth, at least the way I used to do it. And I don't know, as much as you guys can, some of you guys in the comments can act as if you know everything, it's not easy to transition. It's incredibly hard. Also, in case you wonder about Identity, it should be out like in the next 2 weeks or so. You said it's an imminent release date, which means like really, really close. Yeah, anyway, done with that topic. But yeah, again, if you guys got any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I don't want to come off as if I'm whining. I'm just like trying to communicate what I'm doing and why I do what I do, so that way people don't get confused. So yeah, definitely not whining. Still very grateful to be in the position I am and still making decent money. And I've got, you know, the 7 years or so living a decent amount of that time in my mum's house. Obviously, some of it in America as well. So I do have money saved up. So it's not a big of a deal, even if things do progressively get worse, kind of thing. But yeah, I'll take the short term and try to just deal with it and go on through it throughout the 3 years. We'll see what happens. Alright, it's now finally that part of the video where I talk about the title and what happened with all of that, and also Buxton Water. Also to talk about the what just happened during mid-year 2017. Obviously Arma 3 was still on the decline then, but I also stopped uploading videos, stopped streaming as much. What happened at that point? Great question. Well, I've got the answer. Around that time I did have a breakup, which I never made a video about or anything like that, but I can say that now, although most people already know, people still ask me on a daily basis. Me and Danae did break up at that point, midway through 2017. I think like June or July or something. So that was almost a year ago now. And I don't think that necessarily correlated with the thing which is in the title, but maybe. As a whole, it's just not good that they collided. Basically, I was debating making a video on this for a while now, which is why you can see the intro was obviously so old and I've just now making a video. But essentially, I overinvested in something which you guys may or may not know about. You may or may not have some money in it. It's called cryptocurrency. I know, it sounds stupid, right? But basically I put about 2/3 of my net worth into cryptocurrency and became obsessed. Every single day I was just reading charts, looking at news, just spending time on something which ultimately I couldn't have an impact on. Even if I spent all day looking at charts and looking at all this news, it's not having an impact on my overall gains. So that was just a waste of time. Hopefully from this little spiel and also the next part about how I lost $100,000, you guys might change your view on some things, or maybe I'll impact someone's life in a positive way. I don't really know. At least one person, right? Totally. But yeah, as a whole, my recommendation from that, although many people will recommend it to you anyways, don't overinvest in cryptocurrency if you are going to invest, because I did, and literally that's all I did all day. When I think back to it, I don't even know what I did all day, because it was around about 4 or 5 months where all I did was 8 videos a day, didn't upload on or didn't stream on Twitch at all, and just did the bare minimum to get by. Like, that doesn't take any time at all. I don't know what I was doing all day, because it's not like I was going out every day. I did go out sometimes, but really not as much as I should have been, considering I was living in, you know, Austin, Texas, an area which I haven't lived in before, or I haven't, like, spent a long period of time in. I should have been going outside or something if I'm going to be lazy, right? I didn't do that. I just overinvested and became just obsessed. That's all I did all day, every day, pretty much. And it was incredibly unhealthy. It did obviously get me a bit of money overall, so I don't really regret it that much, but I do wish that instead of abandoning you guys, I stuck with it while also doing that. As a whole, just, yeah, don't overinvest in cryptocurrencies, but this leads into the next story, which is, of course, one in the title, like I said, the losing $100,000 one. And again, hopefully you guys will think once or twice before losing money in the way that I did. It happens to many people. A lot of people lost money through the thing, which I'm going to be talking about right now. But yeah, anyway, the story. Maybe it's interesting, maybe it's not. But I thought it was kind of interesting, which is why I made a video about it. But yeah, as I said, I had 2/3 of my net worth in cryptocurrency. Definitely a misplay. If I had less, then I wouldn't have worried about it that much. Right now, I've still got some money in cryptocurrency, but won like 20th of my net worth, something like that, so it's no big deal, even if I lose it kind of thing. But yeah, there was a cryptocurrency, which I heard about at some point during later 2017 called Roblox. And it then changed its name to Nano, which is funny because I actually had a Nano shirt on earlier on during this video in the America clip. And that currency, as soon as I invested in it, I think around about $4 or so, it rose and grew really, really quickly. There was only 2 or 3 websites at that time you could actually get this new currency, or this new cryptocurrency from, which I think were BitGrail and Mercatox. Most people said Mercatox was terrible, so I instead went to BitGrail. So I have to go on this really dodgy website to get this currency, which everyone's after because it just sounds so amazing kind of thing. And that might sound stupid. Why would you go on this dodgy website just to get this cryptocurrency? That's kind of how you can make money. Obviously, in the early days of Bitcoin, which people have made obviously millions from, some lucky people who invested years ago. All there was back then was dodgy websites, pretty much. Like that's how you get the early adopter kind of thing of these new currencies. They're not going to be on these big websites because they are small. So that's why I've seen BitGrail as. But anyway, I put some Ethereum onto BitGrail and I bought a decent amount of Roblox/Nano. And the price of this rose very, very quickly, like I think I already said. And the problem was, BitGrail, you needed to verify on to withdraw more than, I believe, 0.5 Bitcoin a day worth of Roblox, if that makes sense. So I was basically withdrawing my max amount of Roblox every single day. And every single day, as the price was going higher and higher, it meant I could withdraw less because of the 0.5 Bitcoin withdrawal limit. It wasn't based on like 100 Roblox per day. It was based on 0.5 Bitcoin a day. So as Roblox were becoming more valuable versus Bitcoin, I could withdraw less. I was withdrawing as rapidly as I could because obviously this website's dodgy. I don't like it. Just to reiterate, so you guys don't bully me too hard, although I will show you some other clips from my actual website. But in total, I lost 7,500 or so, I think it was, Nano/Roblox. But I did withdraw 7,500 Nano/Roblox, which I can't remember my initial investment, but that's where I made most of my money. So no, it's not a case of like, you lost $100,000, you fucking idiot. No, I did gain some money as well, but it is still upsetting that I did lose possibly $100,000 worth of potential gains. So you can't bully me too hard, okay? You could if I just had it all on BitGrail, but trust me, I wanted to get that shit off ASAP. Why would I want it on a website when I can have it on a wallet of my own? That's how cryptocurrencies work. You don't want to leave a large quantity of your portfolio on some random website, even if it's the most trusted website in the world. Anyway, back to the video. Old Lewis, or past Lewis. I am kind of old, I'm 24. But because of the rapidly increasing price, it meant that eventually, I guess a little early on during 2018, it turned out BitGrail was not solvent, which meant it could not give all of its customers the money which it says everyone's got in their wallet. You see, we currently got 7,500 XRP, which go XRP to USD, we can see the current value of that. Probably worth a bit more if it wasn't stuck on an exchange, since no one wants to trade on BitGrail now because it's stuck there, unless you verify, which seems to be very little people who are stuck there, but it's $110,000 at the current rate. So that's pretty good. Obviously, that could change over time. You know, it used to be worth about 3 times more, so that'll be about $300,000. Just stuck on the exchange. Which meant after me trying to verify twice, the first time getting declined and the second time we just hanged for ages, so I couldn't withdraw more than 0.5, I lost all that money. It's, yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on with that right now. Like I said, I still made money overall, but ultimately $100,000 was lost because of a shitty website. And I guess I fucked up my verification. If I just got my verification right the first time, none of this would have happened. But instead, I fucked it up in some way, and I did not get verified, and I lost $100,000. And the weird thing with BitGrail now being no longer solvent or insolvent is it actually just reopened a few days ago, and basically the customers, such as me, would get 20% back, and then 80% I would get paid back over time. So I guess I technically got like $20,000 worth back, roughly. I'll have some like calculations on screen as to how much it was actually worth, like when we went insolvent and stuff like that. But it was roughly around about $100,000, 7,000 raid blocks / nano I lost. And yeah, we reopened and then they shut down immediately because the Italian authorities shut them down, which is where BitGrill is currently located. And now there's a lawsuit going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm ever going to get any of that money back. There's a possibility I could. I have like contacted some dude who's doing something to do with a lawsuit, but it all seems a bit weird. You know, when a company declares bankruptcy and you have some kind of assets in that company, it's not like you immediately just get those assets. It's a long drawn out thing, and it's cryptocurrencies, which doesn't make it any easier. It's not like, oh yeah, Mr. Italian man, I gave you my iPhone. Can I get my iPhone back now? I just seen my iPhone there. No, it's cryptocurrencies. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen with all of that. But that's that story. I actually was streaming at a time when this all went down. Woody, you guys all know from some of my videos, or Pandy from my DCRP videos, he came over and said, Lewis, you know, you lost all your money. You lost $100,000.
I'd have necked myself within 30 seconds. See, if I lost money, I'd be a bit more upset. But technically I didn't lose money. But technically I did. I don't know. Like,
I mean, like, technically...
technically it's fucking 100k. Like, technically, it's kind of quite a lot of money. So, technically, it's a bit upsetting.
Yeah, technically.
Technically. But not actually.
I was flabbergasted, dude. I literally stopped streaming because I was furious.
Long stream my ass? Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I've got, like, normally I'm not very good with, normally I'm full of shit excuses. But I think this is probably one of the most legitimate excuses ever. Maybe. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I told Woody you should not have told me that. But he did, and I stopped streaming. And I'll start streaming again later on. I'm actually shaking a bit right now, I don't know why. Just don't invest an incredible amount into cryptocurrencies. As much as people want to tell you, oh yeah, Bitcoin's going to be worth 500,000 by 2020. There's no guarantees in anything. Who knows where it's going to go. I don't see, honestly, why Bitcoin is worth currently $9,500 per Bitcoin. It's called a cryptocurrency, but you can't use it as a currency. Lightning Network is a scam. Yeah, I don't know. If you're going to invest in anything, you know, invest in a great coin such as Ethereum. I love me some Ethereum. But anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it's give you an update as to pretty much everything that's going on in my life and my channel. Again, if you guys want to leave any comments or anything like that, feel free to do so. And now you guys know the story. And you learned some very, very vital life lessons about cryptocurrencies. Where are we going to be in 5 years? You know, maybe we'll be donating to streamers primarily in cryptos in 5 years. Probably not. Or maybe they will fall into irrelevance and they'll just never become anything because there is some serious holes in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. I really don't know how they're supposed to operate in a way which is more beneficial versus Visa, PayPal, etc., etc. There's some serious issues with them. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And feel free to, like, bully me or whatever. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Daily uploads. I probably won't upload tomorrow or something. We'll see. Alright, bye, guys.